Breathe, my beloved child. Breathe slowly, unclench your jaw, let your shoulders drop, soften your belly, loosen your hands, close your eyes for a moment and listen closely to my voice, for I am near you now, nearer than your next breath, nearer than the pulse that beats beneath your fingers. And I am not in a hurry with you, I am not disappointed with you, I am steady and I am kind and I am here. You have noticed that things feel different. The room you knew by heart now feels like it has shifted 2 degrees. The familiar comforts do not quite fit your frame. The songs you used to lean on do not land the same. Your spirit is restless at odd hours. Your mind is unusually alert one day and unusually tired the next. Your habits feel looser, your calendar feels strange. The conversations that once felt easy now feel heavier than they should. And you have wondered if you did something wrong, if you missed a turn, if I stepped back and left you to guess the way. I see the way your chest tightens when you cannot map it all. I see the questions that file in like a line of small birds tapping your window. Listen to me, my little one. This is not confusion. This is movement, not abandonment, but a doorway, not punishment, but preparation. What feels like disorientation is often the first sign that I am moving you into a new chapter. The floor is not failing you. It is rearranging under my command to carry you safely forward. The wind is not against you. It is changing direction to fill your sails. I am with you now. I have not forgotten you. I am guiding you even when you cannot map the road, even when your eyes cannot stitch the landmarks together, even when every shortcut you knew is closed. I am the light in front of you and the hand at your back, and I am not confused. Breathe again, deeper this time. Let the air remind you that I am present in and around you, that my peace clothes you like a soft garment. Under my wings you are covered, under my counsel you are steadied, under my gaze you are seen and chosen and safe. Do not interpret the unfamiliar as failure. Interpret it as evidence that I have touched your timeline and set new coordinates. I am making room in you for what I already see. I am loosening what must release and awakening what must rise. I am tuning your senses to hear me in a finer register. You're not lost. You're in transition. Say it softly with me now. Let it settle. I am not lost. I am in transition with my God. Let this truth oil the hinges of your heart. I will walk you through this, step by gentle step, and today your only assignment is to breathe, to stay close, to let me be the map while you become the traveler I formed you to be. Listen closely now, my beloved child. Lean in under my voice and let this settle like warm oil on your heart. Your name has been marked. I have written it upon my hand. I have spoken it in my counsels. I have sealed it with my love. You are not a number to me, not a random entry in a crowded ledger. You are mine, chosen, claimed, adopted, an heir to my blessings, precious beyond your counting, and I will not misplace what I have marked. I will not forget what I have named. When I say marked, I mean my intent has rested upon you. My timing has surrounded you. My permission has opened the gate ahead. This new chapter is not a daydream you invented on a weary afternoon. It is a movement I have authorized. I have commanded the road to rise and the sea to part. I have signaled angels to encamp around your steps. I have arranged appointments and closed detours and drawn boundaries you cannot yet see. And even now, while you are asking if you should begin, I am already in motion on your behalf. I am making all things new. You are full of questions, I know. You rehearse them at dawn and at night. But while you are asking, I am arranging answers. While you are worrying, I am providing. While you are counting what might be lost, I am multiplying what will be gained. I am placing bread on your table and peace in your spine and courage in your lungs. I am sending help from directions you did not think to look. I am aligning hearts and resources and timing with a precision you could never manufacture. So be still and let me be God to you. Do not fear the unknown, my little one. The enemy calls it ending to frighten you away from the field where your harvest waits. But I call it beginning. I call it birth. I call it sunrise after a long night. The old things are passing. The old cycle is closing. Under the shield of my blood with protection and cleansing and provision, the accusations do not stick to what I have washed. The regrets cannot bind what I have released. You will not be stranded on the threshold. I am your shepherd, and I am already in tomorrow. Because your name has been marked, you will notice changes first within. Your appetites will shift as I rebuild you. What once drew you will lose its color. What once seemed small will glow with holy weight. Your boundaries will strengthen and stand up like walls of light. A firm and gentle no will rise in your mouth. Where compromise used to live, relationships that drained you will loosen their grip, and relationships that nourish you will appear. Your desires will tilt toward what sustains your destiny. Your ears will prefer my voice. Your eyes will hunger for my word. Your calendar will begin to honor your calling, and none of this is random. It is the early evidence of my decision. Breathe and agree with me. Say in your heart, even now, my God has marked my name and the decision has been made. I belong to Him, and He is leading me into a new chapter. And as you say it, I will steady your feet. I will quiet the storm within. I will keep you under my wings, and I will show you, step by gentle step, what I have already set in motion for you. Listen closely, my beloved child, and breathe again, slow and deep, because the way your heart, body, and mind feel different is not a malfunction. It is a message. These are not the alarms of failure. They are the signals of reordering under my hand, and I want you to recognize them so you do not fear them. Restlessness that rises without a clear task, unusual sensitivity to noise or light or tone, a sudden boredom with old habits that used to entertain you, a soft grief that comes like a cloud without a name, a hunger for solitude that surprises you, an irritation with shallow conversations that once passed the time. These are the ripples that appear when I shift your river into a new bed. They are the indicators that I am making room for what belongs to you next. You have noticed the body speaking too, and I see it. I am not blind to it. So breathe with me now. Unclench your jaw. Let your shoulders fall. Let your belly soften under my peace. I am with you. Fatigue that does not match the workload. Sleep that comes in strange tides. A tight chest that loosens when you whisper my name. Attention that scatters and then gathers in sudden bursts, waves of energy that arrive as if from nowhere and then subside. Do not call these chaos, call them calibration, for I am quieting old alarms and tuning you to a new frequency. I am coaxing your nervous system out from under the old storm and bringing it under my wings. This is identity friction, little one. Your new self is pulling forward while old patterns pull back. You feel stretched because I am expanding you. You feel tender because I have taken the armor you outgrew, and I am fitting you with brighter armor that is light and strong. You feel the seam because I am stitching you to a larger future. You feel the ache because muscles grow where obedience builds them. The enemy will try to rename this stretch as instability. He will point to your feelings and call them proof that you are not ready. But I am your Father, and I say, this sensation is proof that I am readying you. Understand the in-between and be at peace within it. You may not fit where you used to, and you have not fully stepped into where you are going. This hallway is not your home, but it is holy. While we walk it together, it is a corridor of protection and preparation. So do not decorate it with despair and do not sprint in panic. Walk with me and let the light ahead stay enough for your next step. Now hear my gentle instruction. Do not label yourself unstable. Do not accuse your own soul. Instead, observe and bring each symptom to me in prayer. Say it aloud if you can. My God, I feel restless. Show me what you are rearranging. My God, I feel tired. Let me rest under your shield. My God, I am hungry for quiet. Sit with me there. My God, this grief has no name. Please name it and lift it. And as you speak, I will answer. I will interpret. I will soothe. I will cleanse. I will provide what each moment requires. Tell yourself now, with your own voice, these sensations are not my enemy. They are my escort. I am not breaking. I am being rebuilt. I am not lost. I am being led. And as you say it, I will stabilize your breath. I will soften the tight places. I will gather your scattered thoughts like lambs back into the fold. And you will know that your symptoms are signals, that I am reorganizing you for what comes next, and that you are safe, covered, and carried under the shield of my blood. Listen closely, my beloved child, because what you feel pressing you away from certain rooms and certain conversations is not rejection. It is my hand closing old doors with kindness and precision. I am removing what drains you, what diminishes you, what keeps you circling the same mountain so that your feet can finally move forward. And when old things stop fitting, it is often because I am freeing your hands for what belongs to you. Do not mourn every door that eases shut under my touch. Do not call every exit a failure. Breathe and let me sort your life with the wisdom that sees the end from the beginning. You have noticed that your peace argues with familiar chaos. The jokes you used to laugh at leave an aftertaste. The invitations that once flattered you now feel heavy. The rooms that used to energize you now steal your breath. And you think you are becoming difficult, but you are becoming aligned. Your spirit is rejecting what has no nutrients for the future I am building in you. Some friendships are stretching too thin to hold you. Some voices you once answered within seconds now ring like alarms, and you feel less available to what keeps your soul small. This is not cruelty, it is healing. This is not pride, it is stewardship. So hear me as your father and your coach. Do not return to what I delivered you from. Do not negotiate with what breaks your spirit. Do not bargain with habits that only promise comfort while they empty your strength. Do not keep a chair at your table for the accuser who eats your joy and calls it honesty. Close the tabs of distraction. Step out of rooms where your name is mishandled. Release the texts that reopen wounds. Avoid the meetings that require you to betray your boundaries, and if you must speak, let your no be soft and firm like a door that latches with one gentle push. I am training your yes and your no. I am fortifying your edges with light, so you do not leak what I am pouring into you. I know it feels lonely when patterns loosen and people fall quiet. I know the hallway echoes when you take a step and no one claps. But listen, sometimes I pull you away to rebuild you. Solitude becomes a workshop where I restore your vision, where I sand the splinters of old labels from your heart, where I anoint your eyes to see clearly and your ears to love my voice. In that hush, I mend the net of your attention. I stitch your confidence to my word. I strengthen your spine so you can carry peace into noisy places without losing it. Do not confuse aloneness with abandonment. I am with you in the quiet more loudly than any crowd could be. Even if you feel exposed as you step out of familiar circles, you are not uncovered. You are under my wings, under my shelter, encircled by my angels, guarded under the shield of my blood. And I will not let arrows find what I have hidden in myself. I am closing old doors without slamming them on your fingers. I am positioning you so you bless without being bled, love without losing yourself, serve without surrendering the calling I placed in you. Breathe, agree with me, loosen your grip on what no longer fits, and watch me free your hands for what is yours. Watch me align your steps with favor. Watch me settle you where you belong. Listen closely now, my beloved child, Because when I usher you into a new chapter, the enemy grows loud. When destiny shifts, the wind of accusation rises. When you near a breakthrough, the noise increases like a storm trying to make you turn back. And I do not tell you this to frighten you, but to steady you, to give you discernment so you do not mistake warfare for guidance, so you do not mistake opposition for a sign that you are wrong. For often it is proof that you are moving forward under my hand, and the gates ahead are trembling. Accusers will try to rename you. They will pick up broken labels from your past and press them to your forehead as if they belong. They will call you unstable because you stopped agreeing with chaos. They will call you selfish because you finally honored the boundaries I taught you to hold. They will call you dramatic because you refuse to entertain their familiar storms. They will call you ungrateful because you no longer worship the comforts that kept you small. They will say you are changing as if change were an offense and not obedience. They will whisper questions to erode your footing. Who do you think you are? Why can't you be the old you? Why won't you bend like before? And I say to you, do not eat their words. Do not let their renaming overwrite my naming. I have called you chosen, claimed, new, beloved, steady, and I do not revoke what I declare. Learn the sound of voices, little one, for my voice arrives with peace even when it speaks correction. My voice brings clarity even when it calls you into courage. My voice settles your breath and widens your horizon and restores dignity to your spine. My voice gives you next steps without panic and a holy urgency without dread. But the enemy's voice thrashes with confusion. It stings with shame. It pushes with breathless hurry. It paints futures of doom and demands you fix everything at once. It makes you small in your own eyes and large in your fears. It weaponizes your memories and tries to sit in the judge's chair. So test the words that land on your heart. If it drives you from my presence, it is not me. If it shrouds you in dread, it is not me. If it accuses without a path to mercy, it is not me. If it robs you of hope, it is not me. So hear my instructions and keep them. Do not open your soul to negativity that masquerades as concern. Do not rehearse accusations until they become your lullaby. Do not cradle guilt like a guide or a map. Guilt is a cruel navigator and shame is not a teacher. Close the doors of your room and come under my wings. Bring every stinging word into my presence, and I will judge it. Speak my word over yourself, and I will anchor it. Refuse the bait of arguments, and I will fight for you. Bless those who misunderstand you, and I will vindicate you without spectacle. Turn your face to me, and I will keep your forehead bright with my name. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 may stumble at your right hand, but it will not come near you because you are under my shield, and under my shelter, and my angels encamp around you. I have assigned guardians to your steps. I have ringed your night with light. I have drawn a line the enemy cannot cross under the shield of my blood. And though accusations fly like arrows, they will clatter harmlessly against the armor I have fitted to you. Take courage, beloved, for the clamor is a sign of progress. The resistance is a sign of territory gained. The slander is a sign that the old cycle is breaking. So lift your head, keep walking, keep your name where I have placed it. Keep my peace in your breath and my word in your mouth. And watch how I turn every shout of the accuser into silence, while I carry you forward into what I have prepared. Listen closely, my beloved child. Breathe slow and deep, because I am not transitioning you with chains on your ankles. I am cleansing you so the past cannot claim you. I do not lead you forward while the old verdicts drag behind you like iron. I wash your steps as I move your feet. I cover you under the shield of my blood. I close the chapter with protection and with tenderness, so you are not looking over your shoulder in fear, but looking ahead with a clean heart and a steady spirit. For a new chapter requires a clean heart, and what I forgive and heal can no longer control you. I address your guilt now. I confront your regret now. I take them out of your hands. Hear me. I have forgiven you. You are not your worst day. You will not be sentenced by old labels or managed by old mistakes. I have canceled the record that accused you. I have thrown your sins into depths you will never sound. I have spoken mercy over moments you cannot rewrite, and I am not keeping a secret ledger to shame you later. The enemy points to your past and calls it your name, but I point to my cross and call you mine, chosen, cleansed, restored, a new creation, and the old things are gone, and now everything is made new. The cycle ends here, little one. The pattern breaks beneath my hand. You will not trip over the same stones again. You will not circle the same mountain carrying the same sorrow. I am sealing the door behind you, and the latch falls with a soft finality. I am untangling the cords that pulled you back each time you tried to rise. I am silencing the echo that said, "This is just who you are." I am rewriting that sentence to read, "This is who I am in you." What once repeated as night will not repeat. What once seemed inevitable will dissolve at my command. And where the road bent you into compromise, it will now carry you straight into peace. I will heal the places you keep touching to see if they still hurt. I will remove the sting from memories that interrupt your sleep. I will erase from your memory the faces that have hurt your heart until their image no longer burns. I will restore your smile without pretense and your voice without tremor. I will take the tremble out of your yes and the apology out of your no. I will lift the bruise from your self-regard. I will mend the place where shame sat like a stone on your chest, and I will breathe there until it rises warm with life again. Now be still with me. Close your eyes, unclench your jaw. Let your hands open like doors. Breathe in my peace and out your striving, and in the quiet, imagine placing the old chapter into my hands. Every scene that lingers, every apology unsent, every name that tugs your heart, every debt of explanation you think you owe, put it all here without one more sentence and let it go without explanation. See me receive it, see my light cover it, see my waters wash it clean, see the page turn under my fingers as gently as dawn. Whisper with me now, softly, not for performance but for release. I forgive and I am forgiven. I release and I am released. I break agreement with shame. I close the door behind me. I walk forward under my Father's shelter. As you speak, I act. As you yield, I cleanse. As you breathe, I steady you. My angels sweep the threshold. My spirit marks your forehead with my name. And when you open your eyes, you will know that the past cannot claim you, for I have claimed you, and the new chapter opens with a heart made clean and a path made bright. Listen closely now, my beloved child, and breathe with me, because the hallway becomes peaceful when you walk it, with my word in your mouth and my presence in your breath. And I will teach you how to cooperate with me so that each day steadies under your feet. My word is living and powerful and stabilizing. It builds a frame inside you that does not sway when winds rise. It is light to your path and bread to your soul. It corrects without crushing and strengthens without hardening. It anchors your thoughts and raises your gaze. And prayer is not performance, it is alignment. It is you agreeing with my heart, breathing with my spirit, laying down hurry to receive my cadence. In the morning, before the noise has a chance to name your day, come under my wings, open your Bible, even if for a few minutes, and read slowly until one sentence warms your chest, then stop and hold it. Speak my promise out loud so your ears can hear your faith. Whisper my name, Jesus, Savior, Father, Comforter. Let worship rise softly from your lips, even if it is only a hum, and ask me for one clear step for today. Not the entire map, just one faithful step, and I will give it. I will put it in your mouth and in your feet, and I will surround it with favor. When anxiety rises in the afternoon or the hallway echoes with questions, put your hand over your chest. Breathe in for 4 and out for 6. Slow your thoughts. Say, "Be still, my soul, you belong to God." Whisper my name again and again until your pulse remembers that you are under my shelter. And as you breathe, I will quiet the alarms. As you call my name, I will untie the knots. As you slow your thoughts, I will order your steps. And angels will encamp around you as surely as the sun returns each day. In the evening, dim the lights of your room and the lights of your mind. Return to my word for a moment. Thank me for the step I gave and how I kept you under the shield of my blood. Worship softly, let gratitude rinse the dust from your spirit, and bring me the weight you picked up that does not belong to you, so I can carry it through the night while you sleep in peace. Begin a small journal with me, not to impress me, but to discern with me. Draw 2 simple columns, what drained me today, what nourished me today, and be honest. Write the conversations that left your peace thin and the moments that made your peace multiply. Note where panic knocked and where peace stayed, and watch the patterns appear beneath my light. Track my confirmations, write the phrases that repeat in your readings, the opportunities that appear twice in 2 days, the doors that open without strain, the counsel that arrives from 2 different mouths with the same sentence, and mark them as my guidance so you do not call coincidence what I am carefully composing. Do not despise small minutes with me. For every minute you spend with me, I will turn into years of wisdom, protection, and favor. I will compress time for you. I will spare you detours and deliver you from traps. I will multiply the fruit of your hours. I will make your yes efficient and your no easy, and you will move with the dignity of someone who is carried as much as they are walking. Now agree with me, little one. Make space for these simple practices. Morning word and whispered worship, 1 step asked and 1 step taken, midday breathing under my name, evening gratitude and laying down of burdens, pages where peace and panic reveal their trails. And as you cooperate with me, the hallway will soften under your feet. Your breath will match my presence, your mind will lean on my promises, and you will find that what once felt like wandering has become a well-lit walk with your Father who loves you and leads you. Listen closely, my beloved child, and breathe with me, because the change you feel in your cravings is not random, and it is not you becoming difficult. It is me rebuilding your appetite for what is holy, so the life I am giving you can be sustained by what truly nourishes you. And when your desires change, it is because I am building a new life that your old appetite could not sustain. You will notice it in what you want to talk about. Conversations that go in circles will leave you thirsty, while conversations that carry truth and mercy will feel like water. You will notice it in what you listen to. Sounds that used to numb you will feel heavy, while melodies that lift your spirit toward me will feel like home. You will notice it in where you long to be. Rooms of gossip will feel airless, while places of prayer and honest work and laughter without poison will feel bright. This is rewiring. This is renewal. This is my spirit tuning your palate to the food of your future. Do not translate this shift into shame, little one. Do not accuse yourself when resistance appears, because resistance is not proof that you are weak. It is proof that you are learning. It is the feeling of muscles awakening. It is the ache of strength returning to places that were numbed by compromise. Training never begins with perfection. It begins with practice, so when your attention drifts and you bring it back, that is training. When old music calls and you choose a new song, that is training. When a joke that cuts someone down sits on your tongue and you let it die there, that is training. And I am strengthening your inner man day by day, breath by breath, choice by choice, until steadiness becomes your normal and holiness feels like freedom instead of burden. Hear me clearly and let this settle under my shield. Vices that once soothed you will lose their grip. The shortcuts that promised relief will taste bitter on your tongue. The click that used to spiral your evening will suddenly feel like sand. The second drink that used to slide into a third will meet a firm and gentle no rising from deep within. The late-night scrolling that stole your sleep will bore you as your soul reaches for quiet, and integrity will feel like wide air, like clean light, like a door that opens without squeal or strain. I am unhooking you from false comforts. I am removing the hidden barbs. I am cleansing the flavor of sin from your mouth. I am making righteousness taste sweet to you, and you will bless my name for it. Now, take my coaching and keep it with you as a guard. Guard your heart, because it is the spring you drink from. Choose your inputs, because your appetite follows your diet. Feed on my word and on conversations that honor what I am building in you. Curate the sounds that live in your headphones and the sentences that live in your group threads. Set watches at your eyes and ears, so what goes in strengthens what is growing, and you will see how peace multiplies. Protect your sleep without apology, for your body is part of your obedience, and your pillow is not laziness, but strategy. When I command rest, bless your body with water and movement and unhurried meals. Honor its signals instead of silencing them with stimulants and scolding. Treat your flesh as a temple, not a trash bin, and know that my angels encamp around you, even while you sleep, that I mend you in the night, as surely as I guide you in the day, under the shield of my blood. Do not take your name from cravings that once owned you, or from critics who prefer the old version of you. Take your name from me. You are not who they said you are. You are my child, chosen, cleansed, and prepared. You are a new creation, and the old things are gone, and now everything is made new. You are an heir to my blessings and a steward of my presence, and I will not ask you to crave what I will not also supply. Now speak with me quietly. I receive a new appetite from my Father. My desires are being rebuilt for what is holy. My body is blessed to obey. My mind is trained by truth. My nights are covered and my days are guided. And as you say it, I will do it. I will steady you. I will satisfy you, and your new discipline will become your delight. Listen closely, my beloved child. Breathe slow and deep, because I do not call you into a new chapter without also preparing provision to sustain it. I do not awaken new desires and discipline and then abandon you to fend for yourself. I am the Father who provides, the shepherd who leads you beside still waters and lays a table before you, even in the presence of your enemies, and I am matching this chapter with doors, with favor, with restoration that touches the ground you walk on. I do not only heal feelings, I restore homes, health, finances, and relationships. I steady the rooms where you sleep. I bless the table where you eat. I calm the atmosphere where you live. I mend conversations that kept breaking your heart. I give wisdom to physicians and strength to your body. I pour peace into your nervous system until your breath and your thoughts agree. I order your work and your income so that lack does not bully you. I give strategies that fit your hands and opportunities that fit your calling. I will send helpers who honor your boundaries, advisors who clarify rather than confuse, partners who carry weight with you instead of adding to your load. And I will cut ties with false bargains that look like help but cost your soul. Hear me and be at peace. I am preparing doors that open without squeal or strain. I am putting your name on lists you did not know existed. I am shining favor on your applications and proposals. I am giving you clearer direction than you have had in years, a single step at a time, but bright enough to walk with confidence. I am arranging interviews and introductions and ideas that solve what worried you for months in a single conversation. Unexpected resources will arrive. Refunds you forgot, debts reduced, tools given, rooms offered, time returned, simple solutions that lift the burden from your shoulders and restore your joy in the work of your hands. Do not fear loss, little one. What you release will not leave you empty. As you let go of what I closed, I will fill the space with better, stronger, cleaner blessings. I will replace the brittle with the enduring, the counterfeit with the true, the noisy with the nourishing, and you will not be diminished by obedience, you will be enlarged. When you loosen your grip, I can place keys in your open hands. When you set down what you carried alone, I can yoke you to my strength, and you will see that letting go was not subtraction. It was preparation for multiplication. So I say to you with authority and tenderness, there will be bread on your table and provision in your storerooms. There will be peace in your home and laughter that does not hide a wound. There will be strength in your body and clarity in your mind, day by day, step by step, not in a rush that breaks you, but in a rhythm that builds you. I will steady your schedule. I will correct your cash flow. I will recover what the locusts tried to eat. I will return sleep to your nights and energy to your mornings. I will make your dwelling a refuge under the shield of my blood, and your relationships a garden where kindness grows again. Very soon you will see why I slowed you down. Very soon you will understand that my pause was protection and choreography. I was aligning your steps with the open door so you would arrive when the handle turned easily and the room was ready. I was moving puzzle pieces you could not see. I was guarding you from premature yeses and exhausting detours. Do not despise the pace. Walk with me and watch the hinges shine. Watch the favor follow you. Watch restoration ripple through your house, your health, your work, your circle, and know that I am the God who prepares before I send, who provides while I lead, and who keeps you covered and resourced for every good work in this new chapter I have written with your name upon it. Listen closely, my beloved child. Breathe in my peace and do not keep your faith silent. Your mouth is a gate, and what you speak shapes the hallway. So open this gate to life and not to fear. Open it to my word and not to panic. Let your tongue agree with my heart, and watch how your path brightens beneath your feet. I have marked your name. I am closing the old cycle with protection, cleansing, and provision, and now I invite you to speak in rhythm with me. Because when you speak my truth over your life, your transition turns from fear into alignment. Your spirit steadies, your mind clears, your steps become ordered. Now speak with me, repeat after me slowly so your ears can hear your faith and your heart can rest in it. I am not lost. I am in transition. My name is known to God. The old chapter is closed. I am protected under his wings. I stand under the shield of his blood. I am covered. I am guided. I am supplied. Say it again and let the echo heal you. I am not lost. I am in transition. My name is known to God. The old chapter is closed. I am protected under his wings. I stand under the shield of his blood. I am covered. I am guided. I am supplied. Now let us address warfare with clarity, renounce what does not belong to you, and sever the whispers that tried to rename you. Say, I reject shame. I reject confusion. I reject the accuser's voice. I reject fear and its forecasts. I reject the lie that I am alone. I belong to God alone. My mind is not a courtroom for the enemy. My mind is a sanctuary for God's word. No weapon formed against me will prosper under his shelter, and every tongue that rises against me in judgment, I condemn by his mercy and truth. Now declare obedience with me, little one, because obedience is alignment, and alignment brings peace. Say, today I will pray. Today I will open the word. Today I will choose peace over panic. Today I will bless instead of curse. Today I will say yes to the step God gives me, and no to the noise that does not belong. Today I will keep my mouth a gate of life. Today I will rest when he says rest and work when he says work. Today I will hold my boundaries with gentleness and strength. Now seal it, breathe and say, My Father orders my steps. Angels encamp around me. Favor goes before me. Provision matches my chapter. The old things are gone, and everything is made new in me. I walk under his wings, under the shield of his blood, covered, protected, and beloved. As you declare, I am moving. As you renounce, I am cleansing. As you obey, I am aligning. Your spirit is steadying now. Your mind is clearing now. Your steps are being ordered now. And what felt like fog becomes a path lit with my kindness. Keep these words on your tongue morning and evening. Write them where your eyes can find them. Whisper them when the hallway grows loud. And watch how your atmosphere bows to my voice in your mouth, while I carry you forward into what bears your name. Listen closely now, my beloved child, and breathe, slow and deep, because I am near and I am not leaving you between chapters. I am guiding you, and you are safe, even while things shift. You are under my wings. You are under the shield of my blood. And the storms may roar, but they will not own you. I cover you day and night. I keep watch while you sleep. I surround your bed with my light. My angels encamp around you, and I hold your name like a lantern that does not go out. So let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Let your breath agree with my peace. You do not need the full plan to be safe, little one. You only need to stay close to me, step by step. Do not demand the whole map. Do not make a god of outcomes. Do not try to run tomorrow with today's strength. Ask me for today's assignment and obey it with a calm heart. I will give you the one step that matches your grace for this day. I will make it simple enough to do and holy enough to matter. And as you take it, I will prepare the next. This is how I lead my beloveds, by a pillar that moves when it is time, by a whisper that is clear enough to follow without panic, by peace that guards you like armor. When the hallway tries to spin you into hurry, put your hand over your chest and say, I only need today's step. When worry asks for blueprints, answer with worship. When the enemy forecasts doom, answer with my name. I am not late. I am not silent. I am not distant. I am with you. I am for you. I am ahead of you, preparing what bears your name, and nothing formed against you will prosper under my shelter. Now come back to me again as the day closes. Close your door. Dim the noise. Breathe in my presence and out your striving, and listen without strain. Tell me what you sensed today, and I will confirm it. Place your questions on the table, and I will sort them. Empty your hands of what I did not assign, and I will fill them with what belongs. Lay your journal by your bed. Keep a pen where your hand can reach. For I will visit your night with a sentence of direction. I will place clarity in your first thoughts of the morning. I will speak again, and your heart will recognize my cadence. Sleep now under my wings, for I keep watch. I mend you while you rest. I order your tomorrow while you dream, and hear my promise with tenderness and certainty. Tomorrow I will show you the next step. Tomorrow I will confirm what you sensed today. Tomorrow I will meet you again in the quiet and lead you further into the new chapter I have written for you. Come back to me in the morning and in the evening. Keep your breath with my presence and your mouth with my word. Walk forward gently and know that as you stay close to me, step by step, you are perfectly safe, perfectly guided, and perfectly loved.